Hey guys, so this is a quick update on Bitcoin's recent movements. This video is courtesy of Creative Space and my brother Joe. I really don't have much time because, I have like a ton of work to do. So I'm going to try my best to squeeze this in as quickly as I possibly can. Now, we can see that Bitcoin has managed to pump up to that 117,000 area, which I had mentioned in my previous Bitcoin update video. Now, it actually went to 118,000. Now, this is what I'm thinking. If it manages to stay around this level without tumbling, then the next target is that 133,000 K that I've mentioned several times to you guys. This number is very important. It was highlighted to me by the Lord himself as a prophetic number to watch out for. Because whenever I see that number, it will be a direct sign to me from the Lord that the flash crash to zero is coming up next. Okay, so that's a prophetic number, a prophetic price point that not only myself, but we all need to be watching out for. So if it manages to stay around this 117, 118K area, if it builds support around this area and continues further, which I'm now led to believe, because if it manages to pump up this high, I'm thinking that yes, this prophetic move is in play. You see, so we need to watch it. If it fails around this area, we know that it's still going to tumble. But if it continues to go to that 133,000 area, now we know for sure that there isn't going to be any bounce at 50,000 or 70,000 or 20,000. We know that it's going down to zero. It's going to drop through 50, 20, 10, 1,000. It's going down to zero. Based off of the prophecies that Yah has revealed unto us. All of my brothers and sisters that are, in the wealth transfer and that are paying attention, we need to be looking for that prophetic number of 133,000. Now, I'm going to play a very short clip of the original prophecy of when Bitcoin goes to 133,000. I think I had this prophecy about 2 years ago. I'm not 100% sure. I don't recall 100%. But I'm going to play a very short clip of that original prophecy here so you guys can check it out.
So in this dream experience, I was looking at the Bitcoin price movement on this chart. Like I said, it's either on the daily or the weekly, either one or the other. But beloveds, I'm telling you all the truth. I saw that Bitcoin appear to take off from somewhere near around where it is right now in this dream experience. And I saw a green candle. That is one singular candle took off going all the way up. And when I saw this candle, there were some others standing around me in the dream. And I started saying this to them excitingly. This is the manufactured spike. This is it. This is the manufactured spike. I said this to them more than once. And then I started to focus on this unprecedented green candle, the likes of which I've never seen before. And my eyes followed it all the way up. And to my absolute amazement and shock, I saw that Bitcoin went all the way up to $133,000. And that's in one singular candle, beloveds. This rise that we've all seen with Bitcoin up until now is literally nothing. We haven't seen anything yet. We haven't seen the manufactured spike yet. Because previously I was considering whether or not that was the manufactured spike. But now Yah has made it clear. He has granted me clarification on this, which I'm very, very grateful for. Because I've been constantly asking him to show me, whatever he thinks that I should know, even concerning the markets, so that we may all be the wiser. Now, in my first experience, I only saw it rising up very high and very quickly, very steeply, but I had no idea how high it was going. And so now the Lord has graciously shown me so that we may all know that this manufactured spike will go up to at least $133,000. Now, also I have to mention that in the dream, as you all can imagine, this Bitcoin flash spike had also pulled up the rest of the cryptocurrency markets with it. But it didn't pull them up as high as I expected them to go. But it pulled them up nonetheless. Now, this information is very significant because we know what comes after the manufactured spike. As the Lord has shown me many times now, Bitcoin will crash to zero, and this manufactured spike, this steep inclination that is coming, is the ultimate sign of the flash crash to zero. And so knowing this beforehand should allow us all to take advantage.
Now, as you guys have heard, this move, or that move rather, whenever it occurs, it would confirm the manufactured spike. That pump up to 133,000 would confirm the manufactured spike, which means that it was deliberately done. You see, and it is the ultimate sign before the flash crash to zero. Now, I just want to mention that in the dream experience, it appeared to be on the weekly or the monthly. Like it appears to play out during a weekly candle or a monthly candle. And I even thought at one point that it was on the daily. But apparently, because it's playing out right now, it's taking a lot longer than that. So like I've said many times, I'm learning that the period of time that these prophecies take to play out may be different than how we perceive them in the visions. It takes longer in reality than they do when we see them in the dreams. Because in the dreams, just like my Shiba Inu dream, it played out very quickly, guys. It appeared to play out really fast. But that's not the case like in reality. And that's what, we've been learning. But I also want for you guys to notice that I had mentioned that even though it had pumped up to 133,000, it had pulled the markets up with it. But most importantly, it didn't pull them up as high as I had expected it to. And I remember that in a dream as well. I was kind of surprised because the altcoin markets did not reflect the move that Bitcoin had made. And we can see that we have been seeing that playing out during the past couple of months as well, up until this date. And we're going to continue to see that even as it pumps up to 133,000. We're not going to see any major life-changing moves with any of these altcoins, even when Bitcoin continues to pump up to that prophetic 133,000, just as I've seen it in the vision. Because in the vision, at that time I was holding Shiba Inu and several other coins, and I went to look at my holdings, and while Bitcoin was at 133,000, they didn't move that much. I mean, they moved, but not to reflect that type of powerful move, guys. And that surprised me. You see, and that is now playing out, as you guys can see, and you guys already know. Yeah, but I've also noticed that Bitcoin has like 4 green monthly candles now, guys. You see, and we only have space for one more, I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking personally. We don't have much more to go before we have the red monthly candles, which are going to be pretty gnarly. I can tell you this for a fact. They're going to be nasty looking because we've been just pumping this whole time without any type of correction on the monthly. And we have yet to see that. And that's how I know that whenever this red monthly candle comes, guys, oh my goodness, you guys are going to be in awe because it's going to be huge. Yeah, it's going to be a very big monthly candle and quite possibly even 2 monthly candles, you see. Because like I just said, I just explained to you guys, I've learned that the prophecies take a little bit more time to play out. So I'm thinking now that maybe even this flash crash may play out a little bit longer. You see, it may capitulate. Bitcoin may start capitulating from however high up there in the hundreds and capitulate all the way down to 10,000 or 8,000 like I've seen it in the vision, right? And then have the flash crash to zero, the fast flash crash, which takes a couple of minutes or hours, who knows, down to zero. So the crash down to 10,000 may play out a little bit longer, is what I'm saying. It may play out a little bit longer, you see, to get to $10,000. But the fast one that takes seconds or minutes or hours, that one may occur from the 8,000 like I've seen it already in visions, guys. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, guys, Bitcoin's on a roll. The flash crash is definitely loading. The Bitcoin flash crash is loading and everything is going according to plan. I'm actually very excited. And I'm just going to be watching and waiting to see that 133,000 K prophetic number. And as soon as I see it, I'm going to call it, guys. If I can, I'll make a video. I'm going to make a video. I'm going to call the Bitcoin flash crash. As soon as it reaches that number, I'm going to create a video and say, guys, look, watch out, prepare. I know many of you guys already have Tiger. You don't have anything to worry about, except for security, that is. You're all set. And then the other side, you need to set your buy order, your low buy orders, your low limit buy orders, and you'll be good. So this latest move with Bitcoin is just putting us that much nearer to the flash crash, to the fulfillment of the wealth transfer, guys. It is happening, and I'm very excited. Now, I'm all out of time. This is all I wanted to share with you guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed, peace, and shalom. Until next time.